But thanks again. Now, look, listen up.
It's called a super team.
Hey. I'm in Tampa, baby.
Hey, man.
My dad used to say, don't worry about whether or not the horse is blind. Just load the freaking truck.
Oh, my God.
He said that wasn't
That's amazing. So...
Come back with that replay.
You see it, look.
Oh, the replay is awesome.
Hey, that replay was great.
All right, we know his resume includes world-class researcher and dynamic breakdancer, but now it also includes social media megastar. In just 2 short weeks, wow. Sir Stats-A-Lot is up over 600 followers. That's a megastar right there. 600 followers. If you haven't hit that follow button yet, what are you waiting for? Make sure you get the right one. Remember, he's got that parody account. So don't go following that one, all right? All right, let's bring him in. He is the stats specialist for our show here. Good Morning Football Weekend. His name is Sir Stats-A-Lot. And if you're new to the show, Sir Stats has fought his way to the top of the research industry, making statisticians around the world very jealous of his striking good looks and his doctorate in data. I mean, the resume keeps getting padded by the week here. Sir Stats, how are you doing this morning, my friend?
Man, I'm fantastically well, Mike G. How is everybody today?
Everybody is great. Fantastically well is a great way to put it. But let's get more specific on how we're all feeling around the NFL and how some of these teams are feeling. Hit us with your first set of stats.
Well, here we go, man. The Packers defense, as my man Steve Smith would say, is on the struggle bus. They've allowed 9 touchdown passes this season, and that's tied for most in the league. What? Speaking of the struggle bus, they host Big Ben and the Pittsburgh Steelers tomorrow. The Pittsburgh Steelers only have 3 TD passes this year. Somebody needs to turn it around real quick. What we gonna do? Get off the struggle bus, man. Get off the struggle bus.
All right, D-Hall, are we gonna be hitting that horn on the struggle bus for the Steelers, or is this offense with Matt Canada, the coordinator, and Ben Roetlisberger about to turn the corner?
Hey, look, I know the stats tell me no, but this is some wishful thinking here. I'm a huge fan of Ben Roethlisberger. We were in the same draft class. Why not now, Big Ben? If you can get that run game going with Najee Harris, and you guys can lean on that a little bit. You can use some play action passes, take some shots down the football field, be a little bit more accurate down the field. I absolutely think so. I mean, Green Bay has struggled when you talk about communication on the back end. They got a new defense. Joe Barry, the new defensive coordinators, still trying to iron out some of those kinks with this really talented secondary. So I think it's an opportunity for Big Ben and the Steelers to take some shots downfield.
Yeah, the Steelers in a game that they're being doubted when they already won a big game on the road this season. Careful of that one. Sir Stats.
All right, here we go, man. Now, my man, Jameis Winston and the Saints welcome the Giants to the Dome tomorrow down in the NO. And we've seen a different Jameis in 2021. He's averaging 129 passing yards per game. That's the fewest in the league among QBs with 3 starts. And he led the league in passing yards last in 2019 when he was the starter at Tampa Bay. Jameis Winston, it's like he's managing the game, Mike Rob. Managing the game, Colleen.
Yeah, Mike Rob will have his say later. Colleen, will Jameis Winston be what Sir Stats just dubbed him, a game manager for the rest of the season?
I will say yes, because that's what the Saints are hoping for. That's what Sean Payton is hoping for. Because upon first look, it's like, okay, no Michael Thomas, everything is running through Alvin Kamara, but this is all by design that Sean Payton is doing it this way. That way, they don't really lose the game, and Jameis Winston can stay steady. That defense, if they can really stay steady, that's the key. Then everything can kind of stay this way with Jameis Winston. But otherwise, if the defense falls off, then Jameis is going to be Jameis, and then Saints fans might need some Jameson watching Jameis.
Ooh. That was a record for saying Jameis in an answer. That was awesome. I just heard Jameis after Jameis right there. It's fantastic. All right, Sir Stats, the moment you have been waiting for, the stat for Mike Rob. Go for it.
My man Mike Rob, it's your boy Russell Wilson. He's in unfamiliar territory. He's dropped 2 straight games, but he's never lost 3 in a row. His streak of 147 starts without 3 straight L's is the 3rd longest in history. The only two quarterbacks ahead of him, Brady and Montana. Russell Wilson, he not losing this week. He ain't never lost 3 in a row. What are we talking about?
Wow. All right. So Surstat says he's not losing. So Mike Robb, you answer how that's going to happen. How does Russ and the Seahawks turn it around?
Well, first of all, the defense got to play something. I mean, the first half of last year, they were terrible, and they switched some things up, and the defense got better toward the back half of the season. They've started this season being terrible again, and I know everybody wants to hear me say let Russ cook, right? But early in seasons, when you let Russ cook, the defense can't do nothing. They can't stop nobody. They don't win games. I tell people this. The way that Pete Carroll's teams like to win games, they run the football, use Russell Wilson's special ability to win the game at the end, and play tough defense, right? When we won our Super Bowl in 2013, we were rushing the ball for 140 yards per game. That was 4th in the National Football League. Right now, the Seahawks only rush the ball for about 105, 106 yards. They can get that rushing total up. I think Russell will be explosive in the passing game. It'll help that defense out. You win games.
So don't let Russ cook. Let Russ, I don't know what, order out maybe? Just,
Yeah.
What do we call it?
Yeah.
Simmer.
Hand the ball off.
Okay.
Hand the ball off.
Cool.
Simmer.
All right.
Like
Surstats. Phenomenal work once
Yes,
again.
anding
Who
today.
knows where you find all your stats. Look at this right here, though. He got a chance to meet Colleen Wolfe in person, and he choked. He just hid behind the monitor. He's a little shy around a celebrity like that.
Look at how glad